another stitch. For those who don't know me, my name is Connie, and if you're new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. And if you are new, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how you found out about my channel, and let me know a little bit about yourself so I can start to get to know you better. Howdy, howdy, my Yarny friends. So how are all of y'all doing? Are y'all staying warm? I hope y'all are. I know most of y'all have been having some really cold weather. I know definitely the United States, Canada. I don't know about other countries on the other side of the globe. But let me know what's going on with y'all weather in the comments below. I enjoy hearing from y'all and just kind of seeing, y'all sharing about y'all coldest experiences. Now for us, Tuesday was the coldest day. Tuesday was miserable. Our house does not heat well. It stays cold. The heater can't catch up. So we were under blankets, the heating pad most of the day. Now yesterday it started warming up, but it was still cold. Today it's done a lot of warming up. I got to release the layers. But unfortunately, tomorrow the temperature goes back down. And then Sunday it's supposed to be cold. I'm sorry. Saturday it's supposed to be cold too. Then Sunday we're supposed to warm back up for quite a while. So yay! Warm weather finally. So I hope y'all defrost soon and find y'all warmth soon. But let's get into today's video. This is part 2 of some of the helpful tips that I've been giving when it comes to trying to lose weight. And I thought of some things that I forgot to mention or I thought of after the video. So that's why I'm doing a part 2. I know I got into this a little bit about knowing your why. And that is very, very important. I would write it down. I would do everything I could to remember your why. This is what gets you through the temptations. And trust me, you're going to have temptations. You're going to be faced with that choice. Like maybe you're at a restaurant. Do I want the delicious... I'm trying to think of something. Parmesan, chicken Parmesan, or do I want to make a healthier choice? And you're going to feel like you have those two voices talking to you, but you want to make the right decision and go for the healthier choice. That's what gets you through those moments. Know your why. Remind yourself. And love on yourself. You make that right choice. Give yourself that pat on the back or hug yourself. Tell yourself, way to go. Because that's all important. And if you do make the wrong decision, just pick yourself back up as soon as possible. Dust yourself off and start again. And I'm going to share something with y'all. And this was something that I was worried about. Yesterday, we decided we wanted to make a chili. A nice, warm weather dish because of the cold. And normally with chili, I like to have some tortilla chips in it. Because I like that crunch. And normally I'll get the lightly salted, try to keep it to 1 portion size of chip with my meal. But I'm bad for certain foods. If they're around, I get the munchies and I'll snack on them. And I was kind of like, I felt like I was in a place where I could handle it. better. And me and Frank discussed it, and he thought I could too. And I told him, do not let me just start munching on these chips. Do whatever you can to keep me from doing that. Because I know how I am. And even though that's not as strong as a temptation food for me, because I'm really not that big on tortilla chips. When I eat tortilla chips, it's usually chips and salsa or in a chili. And that's where portion sizes are important, because that was one portion that I aimed to do. I didn't do the best job yesterday because I went, like, for some reason I was hungrier and I wanted warm food in my body. So I went for seconds on the chili. Still, it's not like I really went to extremes with overeating. I don't think anything I did is enough to make me gain weight. But I did have seconds, and I did have more chips in my bowl. But I never just started grabbing that bag of chips going with the chips. So I didn't do exactly what I wanted, but I didn't go like really far off, y'all know what I'm saying. And I just dust myself off. Today I'm being more mindful. I'm trying not to overeat today. And so far, so good. And don't let setbacks derail you. You're going to have them. I know I was always bad for I had to be perfect. The moment I made the slightest mistakes, it's over. No. No one's perfect when it comes to eating right every day. It's how you react to it. What do you do next? So just keep that in mind. And loving yourself on this journey is important. Don't beat yourself up, but you need to be mindful. Mindful is the key. Another thing too, don't do this for other people. More than likely, if you're doing it for someone else, you're not going to be successful. You got to do it for you. It's all about you on this journey. Because I know when I was younger, y'all going to probably laugh at this. I didn't have a lot of boyfriends when I was younger. And, at a certain point especially, I wanted to meet somebody. And I really thought losing weight, guys will like me more. But you know what? If they don't like you for who you are, they're not the right one for you. And that's one thing I can say about Frank. He's liked me at my, he still loved me at my biggest. He see me bigger, and like I said, at my biggest, and he see me smaller. He's loved me through everything, through thick and thin. That's what you want in your corner. Not someone that, you got to have that perfect, my weight loss journey is about me. It's really not about like Frank or anybody else. It's about me. So don't do it for someone else. Just, you will notice it will help your relationship. So there isn't, a plus towards other people by doing this, but you're the main reason. Just always keep that in mind. Or like another thing, have y'all ever told yourself, I'd be happy if I lost weight. I'd be happy if I can get back into this size. You got to learn how to be happy in the here and now. Even when you go through storms in your life, you got to be happy. Because how many times we tell ourselves, when we achieve this, we'll be happy. Typically, you're still not happy. And I've learned, and I'm guilty of this. Most things I'm talking through experience. But I've learned be happy in the moment, little things. And I think a lot of that stemmed from the first time I ended up in the hospital 7 years ago. Tomorrow's not promised. I want to be happy. So don't dwell in the negatives and all that. Have a positive outlook. It'll help you. It truly will. All right, let's see what else. Oh, another thing. Keep your eyes on the prize. Do you want that thing in the moment that you're going to later regret that you did? Or the big prize, reaching your goal? I want to reach my goal. So don't let the in the moment things derail you. Which goes back to know your whys. Why do you want this? That's what gets you through it. Learn to be comfortable in your own skin. You know, learn to love yourself. You know, love yourself at your largest. You know your worth, because you are worthy. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Don't let other people bring you down. Kind of like that song by Christina Aguilera. Sing it with me, everybody. All right, I think I mentioned, accountability. Be accountable. A lot of times, reaching out to other people, especially those that are on the same type of journey as you, it's accountability. I mean, yeah, a lot of the stuff that, like this video, I'm doing this to help y'all, or my lives, so, to do with these subjects. But it's also accountability for me too. Y'all help me too, because even though I've been successful the last 9 months, I struggle every single day, So just remember that accountability is important. And sometimes, like, things that y'all might be sitting back wondering, why are you talking about something so personal? Accountability. And a lot of times, by letting go of the embarrassment and the shame, it's freeing too. That's why I talk about it. And I want to help others, because I know what it's like. I've struggled with my weight for too long. So I get it. I know what it's like. Oh, last thing. I have a couple more things. I've mentioned this on other videos. Lisa, with Coping with Yarn, reached out to me. And she's getting started on her weight loss journey. And she wants to do a collab live with me. So we're starting a collab live. And we finally came up with a name. We're calling it True Confessions of Yarny Girls Who Struggle with struggle with weight. Yeah. Hold on, let me get that again. True Confessions of Yarny Girls Who Struggle with weight struggles. I think that's how we did it. Something like that. We were trying not to use any words that someone else could take offense to, even though that wasn't our intentions of using those words. But we did have concerns about it. So we tried to go with something that shouldn't be offensive to anybody. And let me check my calendar for our first live. Typically, it will be the last Wednesday of every month. And I think, initially we said 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But I think we're now going to be doing 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll make an announcement when it gets closer to our live. But for January, we're going to be doing it on Wednesday the 24th, and I believe it's going to be 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. But I will be confirming that and letting y'all know closer. February, I know it's going to be wonky because it's not going to work for me. We may be doing another live the following week from the 24th because I think I can squeeze it in my schedule then. And Lisa did sound like it worked for her. But that's typically when we're going to do it, the last Wednesday of the month. So be on the lookout for that live. I'm excited. Because at first I was kind of hesitant about like doing this on my channel. But I had some friends tell me, you should talk about these things. And I started filling y'all out and I got positive feedback. And then when I did that video about my weight struggles and like all of y'all that reached out to me and over the course of time too after that, so many of y'all have said you're telling my story, my struggle. And it made me more and more feel like this is something I need to do. Now, at some point, I may start a second channel, one to do with, weight loss struggles and helpful information. But at this point, I'm not ready to branch out to a second channel. I may never decide to do that. I don't know yet. But it is something I am considering. But right now I'm keeping it on this channel. But my main focus for my channel is still Yarny stuff, crochet, knitting. But I do talk about other things on my channel. Oh, final thing I want to say. Don't lie to yourself. Be honest to yourself. Lying to yourself gets you into trouble. Like kind of like when we were talking about making chili and getting the tortilla chips. I had to be honest with myself because I knew those chips could make me spiral. Honesty. And that is something, there's this book that I have. And I'm going to be putting out some videos talking about what the book discusses, more reading the table of contents to y'all and just me talking a little bit about that type of thing. I'm probably, some of those topics I probably will get into more. Just in general. But yeah, don't lie to yourself. So I'm going to wrap up this video here. I know it's a longer one, but I think these are all things to make it being longer worth it. Because there's so much to do with weight struggles and overcoming it. So just bear with me on the longer videos. So I hope everyone is having a fabulous Yarny day. Stay warm, y'all. Be the light. And always remember to be the best sparkly you that you can be. And be cool and be kind. Connie out. Bye.